Hello, I'm Julia. Welcome to my garden. It's Sunday the, I don't know, is it the 25th-ish of August? It's beautifully hot. Hurrah, at last. We've had a couple of nice days and we've got a few more forecast, which is magnificent. I am just having a few minutes in the shade from the sunflowers. My plan for today is to harvest the first bucket of my main crop potatoes. They were Maris Piper. I've got the packet underneath one of the buckets, I'll check. I think they were Maris Pipers. And I've been very surprised that they didn't get blight. Because they're supposed to be quite prone to it. There's a wasp, and I don't like wasps. Really don't. All I want to do is have a sit in my garden for a minute. Okay, sorry about that very rude interruption from a wasp. Give me the heebie-jeebies there, do. Okay, so, no, sorry, funny light. No, that's better. Shall we harvest some potatoes? Potatoes, let's do it. I'm a nervous wreck now. One wasp. Oh, it's not good. Alright, let's get the bucket into the wheelbarrow and get my gloves on and we'll harvest potatoes. I am what can only be said, called a little bit nervous about this. Oh, mind you, I can feel lumps and bumps in the bucket. A little bit nervous about doing them because it has been such a wet August. Concerned they might have rotted away. So let's have a look. Here we go. Well, the first question is always, whoa, ant's nest or not? Not. And I can see some potatoes. And the bucket's quite moist and the soil's quite moist. Oh, look at that. They're not quite the size that I want yet. Which is a shame. However, I've got some nice potatoes. There's one of the old seed potatoes. Wait for a minute. There's another one. Completely empty those seed potatoes. Where shall I put these? Hang on a minute, I'll go and get my basket. Well, it looks like we're going to get some potatoes. They're not big, but that's okay. They'll be edible. They're looking very good potatoes actually. Small, but very good. And you know me, I don't mind a small potato. They are very small, but not to worry. I'm not going to take the other buckets out yet then. Oh, even though they've all died back. This might be as good as it's going to get, really, with these potatoes. I took the haulms off this about 2 weeks ago, I think. I've left them on the others. Oh, they're very disappointingly small, aren't they? Plentiful, but small. And that was 4 seed potatoes to the bucket. I think that first one I showed you was the best one. Oh well, oh yeah, they'll be edible. Oh, there's some nicer ones, slightly bigger. Slightly. Only slightly. This is very wet. Very wet. Oh, that rain we had. It's been horrendous. Quite lucky they haven't rotted away, really. There's another seed potato. Oh well. Small but yummy, eh? Yeah, I'm going to leave the others in for a little bit longer, I think. But I don't know why. Actually, I think I might need to take them out because some of the, in this bucket, some of the tiny potatoes are empty, so it feels like they have tried to make new plants. Let's see. That's not even a sweet potato. I'm talking out with what? Talking twaddle. Oh wow. Looks like that's it. That's very wet soil though. Right. Well, from one bucket. That'll do. I'll not take the others out yet, I don't think. No, they are very dead and dying. Oh, decisions. Decisions. What to do, Julia? Oh, they're going to have to come out soon. I'll leave them in another week, see what they're like next week. But for now, I'm going to recondition this soil. Actually, you can see what I do to do that as well. It's not rocket science. Bear with me a sec. I won't let my stuff. Okay, this isn't rocket science. It's very much that I'll do gardening. Fish, blood and bone. Probably a 9-5. The box will let any out. Plenty of that. And then also some chicken pool pellets. A handful of that. And that will do. I'll mix it all together and stick it back in the tub. Don't need no more potatoes growing in it, do we? Right. Okay. And that can go back in the tub now. He's found himself a nice cool spot in the shade of the trees. I hate bendy over work. Hurts my back. Speaking of hurting my back, I was getting a really bad back from doing the watering because I was trying to water low down, not get it on plant leaves. So I bought one of those wandy things that you use your hose pipe with, you know, the long arm that you can use for hanging baskets and stuff. Oh, and it's made all the difference. All the difference in the world. Oh, I think that was a potato. Yeah, it was. Only a little one, but it's ours. Right, I'm going to leave that soil to stand for a week or two. There we go. Righto. It's even got a worm in it, that bucket. Amazing. Don't know how that managed to get in there, but we'll leave him in there. If he's happy, he's happy. Okay, that's the first bucket of main crop potatoes harvested. Not the world's biggest harvest by any means, but it'll do. We'll eat those over the coming week. and then we'll have a look at another bucket, see what that one's doing. Wow, that was a scorchy all day, wasn't it? It was stunning. Such a beautiful day. Despite the heat, as you saw, I got the first bucket of potatoes in. I have decided to remove the haulms from all the other buckets, and I'll give them a couple of weeks in the buckets before I actually lift them. What we've got in the house from our first earlies and those main crops that I just harvested, that'll do us for a week or two. They taste so good, you know. Those first earlies are still lasting. I've got them in bag in the bottom of the fridge, so it's keeping them fresh for a really long time. They're just as good now as the day I picked them, so that's working. The sunflowers are, I think that one in the middle must be about 9 feet tall now. It's got an 8-foot cane in it, which is in the ground just a little bit, but it was braced sort of sideways. And it's gone over the top of that by a good 18 inches. So I think probably about 9 feet. I'll measure it at some point once the flower opens on it, because it's not opened yet. That was quite a day. Very hot. I loved it, but I did have to go inside for the hottest part of it. Between sort of 12 and 4, I was inside. But that's okay, the garden enjoyed it, and I enjoyed a little rest inside. Nice little siesta, like you do. So I took the haulms off the other pots of potatoes. I've just done that. It's probably about 7:30 in the evening now, and it's cool enough to be out here and work. I've given the whole greenhouse a good watering. It really needed it. Everything was going, it's hot. If they could talk to me, that's what they'd have said. They'd have said, it's hot. Anyway, they're done. And I've given all the raised beds a bit of a watering as well. I'm sure they're still damp underneath, but I just want to make sure, because it's going to be warm again tomorrow. And I've got to go out tomorrow, so I won't be here to do that. I can feed the greenhouse tomorrow. So, after an absolutely blissfully hot day, that's me signing off for today, and I will be back very soon with some more updates from my garden at home. Hope you've enjoyed watching. My hair's doing weird things. I think it's the heat. It's just gone. Yuck. Anyway, I digress. Again, I'm always digressing. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope that I will see you again next time. See you soon.